Okay. Someone is out there? Okay, lock it. All right, so I promised you I was going to come back, and I made a decision to come back. A while ago I went to sleep for a bit, and it is so hot. It is so hot, and a lot of people are not realizing that you have Libya that was literally underwater with great disaster in Libya. You have New York, the streets of New York, actually the streets of New York with lots of water. Sometime yesterday, you have Morocco. Morocco is literally under very, very, very huge earthquake hitting Morocco. But yet, many in the Caribbean do not understand that there is a disaster that is on the way for the Caribbean nations. So, while I got up from my sleep, actually, I just got up from my sleep, actually. And I realized that the heat is about this huge earthquake that's about to hit the Caribbean. Actually, I prophesy about these things. I want to speak a little bit before I pray for a few people. I want to speak about keeping your eyes on the prize. I mean, there is a lot of things to think about. There's a lot of things that you as a person has to keep your eyes on. But some people just keep their eyes on just things that makes no sense. It is frivolous stuff like clothing, what people wear, clothing. And there are lots of things that people should keep their eyes upon instead of keeping your eyes on all of those things. In the book of Philippians, it is very hot here. In the book of Philippians chapter 3 verse 13 to 14, there's a powerful, powerful word from the Lord. It says, "Brothers and sisters, I do not consider myself yet to have taken hold of it. But the only thing I do is forgetting what is behind me and sustaining towards what is ahead. I press on towards the goal to win the prize, for which God has called me heavenwards in Christ Jesus." God has called us to look heavenward. And there's a lot of things that you put all your life in some things that makes no sense. It really makes no sense. Like clothing and all of these things we put our trust in that makes no sense. We are supposed to keep our eyes on the prize. Although the enemy is all around us, we must stay focused. Following Christ is a lifetime journey. It's a lifetime journey. That's the reason why I never keep a lot of friends. It's a lifetime journey. We must not let anything or anyone come between us and our commitment to follow Christ. Distractions will come out. Distractions will come our way, but God does not want us to get lost in distractions and fall away from Him, because it is not His desire that anyone should perish. In these last days, there will be a lot of distractions. And we have to keep ourselves away from being distracted by all of those things. These are the last days, therefore we must keep our eyes on Him in order to win the prize. Because time is short. Even if distraction comes, refocus on God and what He has called you to do, because there is a prize ahead for you. Don't allow anyone or anything to keep you from making it into heaven. I realize that the distractions that are coming is to stop you and I from making it into heaven. When I look at all of the disasters all around the world and all that is happening around the world, I realize that I must refocus, you must refocus, because there's a lot of distractions. The book of Proverbs literally speaks about Proverbs chapter 4 verse 25. Let your eyes look straight ahead, fix your gaze directly before Him. So your eyes must be upon Him. The Messiah Jesus Christ is coming back. I live in a neighborhood for more than 20 years, and not one person in this neighborhood can tell you that I come and spend an hour at their house. Why? Because I don't want to be distracted. I'm always working. Therefore, if you have been raised with Christ, with the Messiah, keep focusing on the things that are above, where the Messiah is seated at the right hand of the Father, or at the right hand of God. I see a lot of things, but do you want to be distracted by all of these things? I see people are distracted by what I wear. I want to let you know He speaks to me all the time. Stop with all of this, the distractions. In Hebrews chapter 3 verse 1, therefore, holy brothers and sisters who share in the heavenly calling, fix your thoughts on Christ, whom we acknowledge as our apostle and high priest. So you literally fix your eyes upon Christ. Evangelist, how are you? This is not the time. This is not the time for us to focus on a lot of things that we are focusing on. By the grace of God, by the grace of God, I give God all the praise and all the glory. You know, during yesterday, which I share 44 years of being on this earth, 54 years of being on this earth, sorry. Do you know I have literally lived half of my life? I am 54 years now. I have lived half of my life. 70. 30 years, 70. Listen to this. I have lived half of my life. That means I have to do the best that I can do right this moment. I cannot allow you or anybody to make me refocus. I gotta keep my head on the prize. I'm running a race for Christ, and you are running that race for Christ also. And it is important for you and I to run that race and win that race in Christ Jesus. The heat that you are seeing in the Caribbean I told you before, and it's about to happen. Earthquakes, tornadoes, snow, it's coming. And there are huge earthquakes that are coming to the Caribbean. I know a lot of us don't believe that these things are going to happen. I am not a person that is easily led astray. I have never been that person. Even when I was not a Christian, I was not easily led astray. Some people think that I need to wear my hair up. Some people tell me don't let it down. Whose hair it is? It's my hair. We are so focused on all of these things. When I come on here, I really don't care about what I wear or what I do. Stop focusing. Focus on the messenger. I am just a messenger. Stop focusing on what I wear, what I do. Stop it. That has no value. My hair up or down has no value to God. Stop focusing on all of that. Stop focusing. I don't focus on how my hair look, how my foot look. I don't focus on those things. I barely come on this live to do the will of God and to give out the message of God. I don't focus on, listen, I have it all. I don't care about no clothes. I know I can't go somewhere naked. I can't. Because it is for me to put on clothes. I have to put on clothes to look decent. But those things means nothing to me. And I have it all. They mean nothing to me. My focus and your focus should be on the things of God. Listen to the messages that I bring. The messages that I bring. Don't focus on all of those things. So listen to what I want to share with you. The Caribbean is about to be hit with one of the biggest earthquakes. The nation of St. Lucia, where I'm from, I was born in the beautiful island of St. Lucia. Well, let me tell you something. You will not know when this earthquake comes. That earthquake that's going to hit St. Lucia is going to hit St. Vincent, Dominica, Barbados. It's going to hit a couple of islands one by one at the same time. It's going to hit the islands one at the same time because I saw it. You are so focused on so many other things when you should put your house in order. I just got up from praying. I pray 24 hours a day. I am a joyous person. I'm a happy person. Years ago, when I was out of the will of God, I was not happy. I am one of the most happiest individuals that lives upon the earth. I am a very happy woman. Let's focus on Christ. Right now, my greatest mission actually is that the souls must be won for Jesus Christ. Souls won for the Lord Jesus Christ. Don't care about all of those things. Okay? I want you to remain focused in this season. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep focus. And allow God to have his way in your life. I want to pray for a few of you today. I want to pray for some of you. I want to pray for some of you. We are having such a mighty growth in our ministry. Beautiful evangelist. I'm a happy person. We are having such an awesome growth in our ministry. Young men are calling from all over Barbados to find out where this church is. You think I have time with all of the nonsense? I don't. When you see me laugh and when you listen, I have the joy of the Lord. I have the joy of the Lord. And I want you to have the joy of the Lord also. Let me pray for you today. I want you to prepare for the great earthquake that's about to hit the Caribbean. It's going to be massive. And tornadoes. The Bahamas, many parts of the Bahamas is going to experience snow. Many parts of the Bahamas. God is doing something in this season, and He wants attention to what He's about to do. Stop looking at all the frivolous stuff that does not make sense. Okay, send your request. I said what I had to say. I said what I had to say about Guyana. I told you I am on a live, please. I said what I had to say about Guyana. I said that many Americans will run to Guyana. Guyana will be a haven for Americans. Guyana will be a haven for Americans. Guyana will be the people from Guyana that used to run to America. Now is the time Americans will run to Guyana. It's coming to pass. I had, before the Lord gave me the dream about Guyana, I spoke, if you go back to the records, you will see that I had a prophecy in the Guyanese national television. I was there. I did a broadcast, the television, the national television of Guyana. And what the Lord showed me is that Americans will run there for safety. Americans will run to Guyana. You will see more Americans in Guyana than you have ever seen before. There is a turning point coming. There is a turning point coming. Those who think they are the first will be last, and the last will be first. Americans will run. I had the vision. Lots of Americans will migrate to Guyana. They will go to Guyana to live. They will find a shelter in Guyana. And many parts of the world, they will go. So you Guyanese, don't run there. You don't need to run out there, because what is coming in the next couple of months ahead of us concerning the nation of America is going to be something else. Don't run anywhere. The first will be last and the last will be first. Click on the green icon. All right. Click on the white icon. It's on your side. Good evening. Thank you so much. Okay, this person is taking a little time to come on in. Let me see what's going on here. Hi.
Hello, how you doing, Apostle?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm having a problem with my right leg. I can't hardly get around on it. I don't know what's going on with my right leg.
Let me see your leg. Put the camera on your leg. It is swollen.
I got big legs.
Okay, is it
They make them swollen
swollen?
too. Okay. I went to the emergency room to see if I had a blood clot. There was no blood clots, but I can hardly get around.
Okay, look at me. There is a herb, MSM. Let me share this with you. In time to come, we will have to go back. We will have to go back to natural stuff. The herb is MSM. Let me share with you. Let me get it here on the phone for you. A lot of people do not know about MSM. It is a powerful herb. It is sulfur-based, anti-inflammatory, and it is good to bring down. Actually, I'm just about to get a certificate to be a doctorate in herbs, so that's why I can tell you those things. It is anti-inflammatory. Is to remove inflammation from the bones and inflammation from the skin. It is MSM. You can get it in capsule form. You can get it in the liquid, but if you get it like this, the MSM, it's right here. It is sulfur based, and your body, when your body lose sulfur, what happens is that it can cause inflammation in the bones. It can cause inflammation in the skin, on the skin. So what you need to do is to take that supplement, and it's going to remove the water from your body, from your leg, and keep the leg the way it should be.
So it's MSM, like
M
Money, SM. Money,
M
SM.
S S like soap.
Uh,
M.
huh. Okay, gotcha.
Go, the first time you start to take that, the pain is gonna go.
Thank you.
All right, so go get that now. If you can go to and get this herb, and it's gonna work for you.
Thank you.
All right. So if your body, because the type of food we eat right now, sometimes the earth loses the sulfur because of all that is happening in the world and so on. So we need to get like supplements to be able to bring back to help our bodies. All right.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so
All
much.
right. So let me know how it works.
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you so much. All right, I'm ready to pray for you. I need you to click on the icon. All right, click on the green icon. Can you do that? I am here to help you today. And as a matter of fact, a lot of people do not understand that MSM is very good for your joint. Those of you that suffer with arthritis, those of you who suffer with those type of things, though I can pray for you, you really need to get your supplements and get your supplements. So MSM is high in sulfur and help boost, it helps boosts your body. You're welcome. As a matter of fact, a lot of people, if you are suffering from breast cancer, if you're suffering from breast cancer, MSM is very good to shrink tumors, all of that. All right, I just answered you. All right, MSM helps with joint pain. If you have joint pains from the knee, MSM, you have joint pain. Let me see if I can find, a lot of doctors will not tell you this. A lot of doctors will not tell you this because they do not want the pharmaceutical want you to continue to take the pain-killing tablets, but this is a herb that is powerful. It grows your hair, it grows your nails, it literally helps the joints as you get older, the joints of your, I found out all of those things while I was sick. And I believe that what I went through, the Lord wanted me to use this for me to help other people. Though I do lots of deliverance, He wanted me to help other people. And when I started to research all of these different herbs, because you will have to go back to that in due time, because you will not be able to trust doctors in due time. All right, I continue to share. It is actually an anti-inflammatory, all right, anti-inflammatory supplement. By itself, it is like a little crystal. It is sulfur, which our joints need, our body needs sulfur. And majority of the food that we eat sometimes don't have sulfur. And the way we are made up where our body needs some sorts of sulfur. So that's why your joints start to hurt and all of those things. All right, click on the icon. Let's do this. We're in Trinidad. We can get it. Well, I don't know if your herb shops in Trinidad has it, but look for it. This is something that your normal doctor will not tell you. You will have to research those things by yourself. All right, let's do this quickly, guys. All right. All right. Send a number of that. Let me see how it works, guys. All right. I need you to click on the. I am waiting for you to click on the green icon. Let's do that quickly, guys. All right, so look of people don't know about this herb, but our body needs sulfur. That's why your knees start to hurt. You go to the doctor and they give you painkillers because it is all about the pharmaceutical thing. They want you to come back and buy their pain medicine. They want you to come back and buy their pain medicine, but MSM is very powerful. It is sulfur. Your body needs sulfur. Your body needs sulfur. Your body needs zinc. It's important. It's important to know the function of your body. When I got to find out the function of my body, a lot of things make different things makes different sense to me afterwards. All right, click on the icon. It may be white on your side. Let me save my voice a bit, okay? You can have that in supplements. They have them in supplements if you don't want to take the crystals. MSM is very powerful for your bones. Your body is made up of sulfur, the food, the ground, the plant, zinc, MSM. They are very good to restore your broken knee, restore. As a matter of fact, you knew that I went through this, and I was wondering myself, why did I went through the things that I went through for 2.5 years? I think God wanted me to go into herbs. He wanted to show me different things of how my body function and how I should heal my body and heal my body. You don't want to heal your body by somebody giving you pain-killing tablets. When they give you pain-killing tablets, it doesn't fix the problem. It stops the problem for a bit, and then afterwards the problem reoccurs. What happened is that many doctors are taught how to be able to give you the pharmaceutical medication, but not to heal the problem. Cancer can be healed in a day. It's just a matter. Cancer is inflammation of the body. When inflammation comes out of the body, cancer can be healed in a day. When inflammation is out of the body, you get the body back into its normal function. All of these doctors, majority of them are taught how to give you pharmaceutical medication to continue the problem instead of healing the problem. It can work for circulation. It can work for all of that. What it does is bring back your normal function, because your body, 99% of the foods we eat today the ground has literally lost sulfur. You need sulfur in your body. All right, come on quickly. All right, in a few, I will show you, because I'll show you, so I don't think that I need to talk about that now. I needed to get, I needed to get a certificate in this, which that's going to happen in a couple of months ahead of us. But the fact is that I went through what I went through because God wanted me to teach his people. Though I am doing deliverance, the fact is that it is to teach people how to be able to know their body and take care of your body. All right. I want you guys, do not waste my time. I come on here to inform you, to do deliverance on you, to help you. I need you to click on the green icon. I can sit here. I am a very busy woman. Cancer, other venereal disease like herpes, all of those things can be healed if you live a proper lifestyle, and if herpes is all about inflammation. It's all about inflammation. Cancer is all about inflammation. You don't want to be going to a doctor where they give you something to suppress your healing, painkillers, something, and yet you are not healed. You are not healed, but when you go back after a time, these things reoccur. It's all about removing inflammation from the body. Your camera is not on. Soursop is powerful. Those of you who is suffering from any type of cancer, you boil the soursop leaf, you put 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a whole lemon, and you drink that. That's another thing that the Lord showed me. Boil the soursop leaf, put 1 teaspoon of soda, baking soda, 1 lemon. What happened is that lemon and baking soda raise up the pH balance in your body. When the pH balance in your body has been risen up, it kills any form of cancer in your body. So what we need to do is to stop eating all of these processed foods. You want to know how I look like this at 54 years old? I do not eat processed food. Stop all the processed food. Eat fruits and vegetables. Not only that, another way, if you don't want to eat meat, beans and all of those things are very good for your body. You can go on a fruit cleanse for 3 months, just a fruit cleanse for 3 months, and deal with that fruit, any type of fruit you have for 3 months. You go on a fruit and vegetable cleanse. All right, continue to send the requests. I just said MSM is very good for inflammation. MSM is sulfur. Sulfur is very good for your body. If you lack sulfur, a lot of things can happen in your body. And MSM, you can use cat claws. Cat claws, that's another herb. Cat claws is another herb. It's a bitter herb that goes through the body. I had to use all of those things. That's why I can tell you. So MSM and cat claws are very good for the body. As a matter of fact, the Bible says in the book of Psalms, the herbs are there for the healing of the nation. Another thing, if you have high blood pressure, there is a salt that you can put on your tongue. I use it. You put it on your tongue, just a little bit on your mouth. It brings back, it has 90 mineral. The salt that you use right now is not the right salt to use. They have bleached that salt, cat claws. That is very good. You can use MSM, and Celtic salt. Celtic salt is a salt that is gray. It is not bleach. So the salt that you use right now is a salt that is bleached. that is to bring up your high blood pressure. So Celtic salt, you take just a little bit and put on your tongue with a glass of water, and it has 90 minerals that will stop you from having high blood pressure. Okay? I had to use all of those things. Stop the bleach salt. And that, greetings, woman of God, prophetess. And that's going to help you. The herbs are there for the healing of the nation. The herbs are there for the healing of the nation. It is there for the healing of the nation. And God has placed those herbs there for you. All right, another thing that I use daily. I do not travel without this. I do not travel without this. This is better than aspirin. If you have like bleeding in your body, if you have bleeding in your body, and you're about to get a heart attack, one little bit of this on your tongue will stop a heart attack. This will repair your heart tissue. Cayenne pepper, it will so all of these things you need to know. You need to know that God has the herbs for the healing of the nation. What can you use for the tightening of the hands? I just mentioned MSM. That is very good. That is good. You want herbs like burdock root. You want all of the different herbs that's gonna clean your blood. As a matter of fact, when you have high blood pressure, it is called dirty blood. It's called dirty blood. Dirty blood. It means that you have toxin in your blood that is stopping you, that is stopping your blood from regulating. So it is called dirty blood. All right. So that's very good. That's another form. Well, before you go to bed at night, this is another way that you can use just a little bit of this for your heart. All right. All right, guys, we have lots of herbs at the shop. I'll let you know when it arrives that you can go to the shop. But the fact is that I came here, you're making me, I don't want to go into that now. All right. So cayenne pepper builds up the heart tissue. It stops bleeding, any type of bleeding from your body. All right. I will. One of the things that the Lord showed me is that a lot of people do not understand that they have worms in their body. The food that you eat literally create worms. And every single person, you must detox at least every 6 weeks. You must detox. We have all of that coming in. That should come in by next week. We'll have MSM, all of that at the shop. I'm trying to show you that you can heal your body by diet and heal your body the right way. All right. Click on the green icon or white icon around you. Thank you so much. Okay, just give me 5 minutes as you send your request. All right, I want to show you something. When someone has high blood pressure, what happens is that you have toxin in your blood. Sarsaparilla root. Sarsaparilla is very good. We have all of those things at the shop. That is going to heal your blood pressure. Burdock root. Burdock root, and it means that you have dirty blood, and you have elderberry. Elderberry, elderberry, that is very good for you. You are going to have to do this on your own because you will not be able to with your diet and doing the right thing. Cassia sheep. All right. Yellow dock. Yellow dock. That's very good for you. All of the herbs. And if you are suffering from herpes, I'll do a seminar on this. If you are suffering from herpes, the doctors tell you that herpes cannot be cured. We have all of the herbs that you can. What we try to do is to remove inflammation from your body. Herpes is inflammation. We detox your body and help you to function the right way. Okay. All right. I'm not sure what is going on here, but all of what I mentioned there, woman of God, maybe your blood, your body needs to be cleaned, and it's important for us to clean our bodies, our arteries and our veins, and we can do that by fruit. Stop eating meat for a little bit, and fruit cleansing is, thank you, woman of God, Prophetess Brenda Rawl. All right, so at another later date, I am going to speak more about herbs. Herbs that is safe that you can take to clean your arteries and your veins and clean out your blood. All right. I realize that a lot of you are trying to come on, but the internet is playing the fool. The internet is really playing the fool. All right, try again. Can you all hear me, guys? Can you all hear me? 112 at the sound of my voice, 113 at the sound of my voice. Please send what the Lord is allowing me to do right now is to use my expertise in deliverance. God is using me to use my expertise in deliverance and to be helping people with different illnesses. I think of 2.5 years of my feet in this way. I think this is what the Lord, I think I was on a journey in being taught different type of herbs. I am going to the school of herbs right now, the school of herbs, to be able to help people with the different herbs that can help their bodies. All right, so it looks like we really have a problem in bringing people in. We have a problem in bringing people in. Maybe I'll wait until the internet is working a bit better later. I would have loved to pray for a few of you today, but the internet is not allowing me to do this. All right, so we'll have a seminar very soon with all the different herbs for herpes, how to cure AIDS. All of those things is all about inflammation. All about it's inflammation. Inflammation in the body, and the less inflammation, you have to understand that if you get like a sprinter, something in your body, what happens is that it's going to start to hurt you because it's going to form inflammation. So all of those things are all about inflammation in the body that needs to be removed. And when you are able to remove inflammation in the body, you have a healthy body. I went through all of this like Joseph actually was in a pit, and then he went into a prison to become the prime minister of Egypt. The things you go through sometimes are there to equip you to help people. So I am able to help thousands of people today by combining my spiritual healing with deliverance and herbs. As a matter of fact, there are so many cancer patients that I see in the last couple of weeks where I was able to help these people, and where they were just taking medication, they were not being healed. Things like soursop leaf, that is very good for you. Soursop leaf, just one little bit of a teaspoon of baking soda and a lemon brings back your pH balance, stop tumors from growing, and bring you back to that place where you need to be. Soursop leaf is powerful. There's a herb in Jamaica. I think you only find this herb in Jamaica. The name of the herb is corkscrew. The herb is corkscrew. When you take this herb, what happens is that it removes mucus from deep down from the bones. Mucus. There's another herb in Jamaica that is duck flower. Duck, like that. It's shaped like a duck, and it is only grown in Jamaica. It's a very It's a very fast detox. It only grow in Jamaica. I tried it. That's why I can tell you those things. I remember eating that duck flour. When I ate that duck flour around midnight, I thought I was gonna die. This thing take out mucus, like the mucus was coming out from my brain. It was coming out from my veins. Wherever the mucus was, I vomit until I start to vomit big gushes of mucus coming out from my stomach. Duck flour. It's important to understand that herbs are there for the healing of the nation. All right, so you have to be in that place to really, yeah. Baking soda is very good. Just a teaspoon of baking soda in water. If you have cancer, you can use baking soda. You can use that every single day. Baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, sour sop, 1 lemon. That shrinks any tumor and it helps to bring up your pH balance. Another thing that is very good, we have castor oil packs. You can go to the shop and get your castor oil pack. If you have anything growth in your ovaries, what you can do, I tried it and it works. uh I had a diagnosis from the doctor where they told me that I had spurs in my knees. I started to use raw castor oil on my knees before I go to bed at night and wrap it up. Within months, the spurs that was in my knees had all of that disappear. It disappeared. Castor oil, you can put it in your, if you have any inflammation in your womb, castor oil penetrates and break down whatever that is in your womb. You put it in your navel butt, navel. You can put it in your navel if you have a deep navel. The fact is that when you put it there, it breaks down anything that is in your womb. Castor oil does that. As a matter of fact, go to our shop. All of my products is made from natural products. Natural products. Go to our shop where you will be able to see all of that. As I said, I will not speak about all of these herbs and everything, but we have more than 1,000 herbs that is there to help the body. All right, you want to think about my youthful appearance. The fact is that a lot of people do not understand that they need to detox their body. You need to detox your body from worms. You need to, I will speak about that in a deeper way uh, very soon. But you need to detox your body from worms. If you have a big guts in front of you, you need to detox your body from worms. Worms can be in your brain, they can be in your private parts, they can be everywhere. Detox the body. The body must be detoxed from worms. right, guys, we are having a fight on the internet. I wanted to teach you more. Go to our shop. I just said what to use for knee pain. MSM. MSM with cat's claw. You can take these two, and this will stop the inflammation from your knees. It will stop the inflammation from your knees. It will build back cartilage in your knees. MSM and cat's claw. You can take these two herbs together. MSM with the herb cat's claw. You can take that. It does not make any sense. I started to have problem with my knees, and every time I go, they give me painkillers. Painkillers do not solve the problem in your knee. The fact is that you have to get to the root, and this is what I did. I started to use MSM and cat's claw, and every inflammation from my knee was gone. At a later date, I will call all the herbs for herpes, herbs for AIDS. I will show you how to detox your body. All of this sickness, every sickness is inflammation. And if you can remove inflammation from your body, you will be a healthy person. Those of you who suffer from cataract, one of the things that I do, you have floaters in your eyes, you have cataract. Another thing that castor oil does, I use it in my eyes. Before you go to sleep at night, you rub the castor oil around your eye, like this. You rub it in. Make sure you massage it in. In the morning, you're going to see like it's going to start to bring down a lot of kohl from your eyes. We have all of these. We have pure castor oil at the shop. You rub it in the eye, right here. And if you have cataract, if you have glaucoma, it breaks whatever that is there. Castor oil is the only oil that penetrates through the bone and the skin. I want to say that I love you. We are having some fight on the internet, but God bless you. We will see whether we can do this another time where I'll be able to pray for many. Many of you send requests, but we could not get on. I will talk about that later. Sinuses, we'll talk about everything that I spoke about, the herbs that I call elderberry, burdock root, all of those that I call are good to remove. Sinus is all about inflammation in the nasal passage. It is inflammation, trap inflammation in the nasal passage. And if there is trap inflammation in the nasal passage, what happened in the nasal passage? You know, all right, so God bless you. I love you. We wanted, maybe this is what the Lord wanted me to do tonight. Go to the Master's Touch Beauty Products and convenience store where you will be able. Thank you so much, Patrice. I love you from Germany. All right, I am going to come back at some point, and maybe I will be at the shop. The shop is closed now. Love you guys. And we're gonna talk about deliverance. We're gonna speak about deliverance, which I do from there, and we're gonna talk about how to be able to clean your blood and stop taking those high blood pressure medications. God bless you. Good night.